Customer story, Curse Beacon. This lighthouse, it stands on an abandoned island, where I spent all my childhood, together with my grandfather. He was a lighthouse keeper, a man who made sure that the light was always on for the ships in the distance. But even then, I couldn't understand why he never wanted me to stay on the island after sunset. One summer, when I was about 7 years old, I found myself on the island alone. My grandfather went somewhere. The evening descended quickly, the sky turned crimson purple, and the sea acquired some kind of cold shade, as if absorbing the last light. Grandfather strictly warned me, "Don't go shore after sunset, under any circumstances." Promise me. I nodded. But the child always wants to check the prohibitions. When the sun disappeared behind the horizon, and a dark, heavy night came, I quietly left the house and stepped towards the lighthouse, despite the fact that it had not worked for several years after the repair. That night, its fire suddenly lit up. But the light was not ordinary, it was cold, with a greenish tint, like the light of a lantern from the deep sea abyss, and not warm and friendly for sailors. I stopped, unable to look away. Suddenly, the shadow took shape for the first time. A figure appeared in the dark. She was tall, wrapped in a long cloak, and quietly whispered incomprehensible words like a spell. I froze with fear, but then the figure suddenly disappeared, dissolving like a fog. Since that night, this lighthouse has become my curse. I couldn't forget this cold light and whispers in the wind. Over time, the strangeness only intensified. I heard voices coming from afar, but when I looked back, there was no one. In my dreams, the lighthouse shines brighter and brighter, and the shadows seemed to be alive and followed me everywhere, even in a big city. They whispered warnings to me, making my heart beat faster. I tried to get rid of all this. I moved, changed jobs, met people, but the shadows of the lighthouse did not leave me. And now, 80 years later, I am here to stuff it on my leg. This lighthouse is a reminder that there are forces that should not be disturbed, that there are secrets that are better to leave closed, and that for me, this lighthouse is not just a symbol, but a part of me that I can no longer part with.